YouTube, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. So, everybody wants to know what my sexual position is. Am I a top or am I a bottom? Or am I somewhere in between? Before I get into what my sexual position is or what I like to do under the covers, I need to explain the difference between a top and a bottom. Now, obviously, anyone with 2 brain cells probably has figured it out that a top is the person who uses their member downstairs to penetrate the other person and give them the time of their life. And a bottom, of course, is the person who is receiving it, who's just taking it up the boom boom, who's being backed all the way up. Now, before I get into what I'm into and what I like, I just have to just put this out there. A lot of guys that date transgender girls seem to be very, very interested in trans girls that are versatile. So not all men that are attracted to trans women are looking for verse girls, but it seems that a lot of them are, which makes sense to me because obviously if you're interested in a transgender girl, a lot of times you're interested because they have an additional option. They have extra options. And, you know, some guys just like that. Look, I have very, very strong opinions about the men who date transgender women and the men who like transgender women and how they realized they like transgender women. And to be honest, I feel like a lot of guys who like T-girls, they stumbled upon a video on an X-rated site that had a transgender girl and lo and behold realized that that's what they were into. I'm not saying this is the case for every single man that's found him or herself attracted to a trans woman for that to be the case, but it seems to me that an overwhelming majority of guys stumbled onto some X-rated video. Let's just be honest, most guys look at porn. Most guys look at porn. Trust me when I say this. Look, I'm not a prude. I don't have an issue with guys watching X-rated videos. I'm just kind of like, it is what it is. My only issue with that dynamic is that these guys literally, and if you talk to them on the dating sites, these guys literally watch all these girls in porn videos and have an expectation. They walk into the trans dating scene with an expectation. Either they think you're going to be some dominatrix in all black, and that's not why I'm wearing black today. This has nothing to do with the video that I'm making. But a lot of these guys seem to, they look at us almost as though we are porn stars because they were introduced to transgender women from porn sites, and they'll talk to us as though we are in that kind of industry. Now, this has had a horrible effect in the trans world in that a lot of the girls have just gotten to a point where they're like, you know what, if you're going to treat me like I'm some porn star, I'm going to act like one and I'm going to get my money in the meantime. Now, this has caused such a big problem within the trans dating scene. So you got little old Christabel who has a mundane, mediocre job, who's not even into that life or into that world. No shade, no hate, no shade. And I go online and I try to talk to a guy, and immediately they jump into sexualizing me. Now, I could have a do-rag on my head, no makeup, in bed, and they'll start talking, and within the first 2 minutes, they just throw all of these sexual things at you, and you're like, whoa, just back it up. Just back it up. Get to know me first before you try to get into my pants. You know what I mean? And it's sad because, you know, some of these guys that I've been talking to, I realized that they're looking for, you know, tops, or they're looking for verse tops, and when they find out that you're a top or you're a verse top, they almost treat you as though you're just a dude. They treat you as though you're a dude. They don't treat you as though you're female. They don't talk to you as though you're female. They talk to you as though you are some illicit, dark fantasy that they have. And I'm always like, bruh, this is why all of the girls you talk to charge you at the end of your hookups. It's because you don't treat them like human beings. You don't treat them like girls. You know what I mean? So, me personally, as you probably have guessed, I am a versatile top. I'm more of a top than I am a bottom, but it depends on who I'm with. Like, if the guy I'm with is verse, obviously, then we're going to, you know, then we're going to both be verse, if that makes sense. But my preference is being on top, and that's okay. It honestly is okay, because guess what? As trans women, we're different. We're not all meant to be the same. We're not all meant to enjoy sex in the same way. And I'm so tired of people trying to shame transgender girls who enjoy topping. I really am tired of that, because look, at the end of the day, we all started from the same point. We all transitioned from being biologically male, and we got to points in our transition, and we did things to our bodies that made us comfortable. And the things that I've done to my body, i.e. hormones and the bilateral orchiectomy, those were surgeries to help me feminize, to feel myself, to feel like the person that I am on the inside. But when it comes to my romantic life and how I want to be intimate with a partner, I'm a little bit more open-minded. You know, I'm a little bit more open-minded. If I'm with a dude and he's a bottom, that works for me. That is the best scenario for me. And I don't look at him as though he's less of a man, but at the same time, I don't expect him to look at me as though I'm less of a woman. You know what I mean? It's just, that is how we express love in that one area. It doesn't take away from who he is, and it doesn't take away from who I am. But the issue is, I think we're all so uptight when it comes to sex. We are all so uptight, and we want to listen to what the majority seems to be saying about sex. Don't worry about what other people are saying when it comes to intimacy or sex. Listen to your body. If your body likes something, go with it, explore it, and don't shame yourself for having fun. You know what I mean? And to the men out there who are into us, realize that we're daughters, we're sisters, we're human beings, we're somebody's employee, we're somebody's friend, you know what I mean? We're not just something that you saw on Pornhub. So treat us as though we're human beings. Treat us with respect. And look, if you're going to treat a girl as though she's a secret and only visit her at night and not want to be seen with her, don't expect the best kind of treatment from her. I cannot stand the trade. I can't stand some of these guys who will blow you up. They'll blow your phone up. They'll want to come visit you. And then they want to talk about, make sure that you're wearing some sexy little lingerie, or make sure your hair is done, make sure your makeup's done, and it's 12 o'clock. Why would I have my makeup at 12 o'clock? Why would I? You know what I mean? And you want to rock up in here and you haven't even washed your member. Boy, I mean, come on. Come on. Literally, no, not literally. But you know what I mean? Yeah, so look, I'm proud of my sexual expression. I'm proud of my identity, and I'm proud of who I am and how I'm intimate with my partners. And I'm comfortable. You know, that's the most important thing. And what I want for you, my dear, beautiful transgender sister, is for you to be comfortable in your body. Remember, this is your body. You get to do with it whatever you want to do. Make sure that you are happy in it. Make sure that your transition is in alignment to what you really want and not what other people want for you. And make sure that you only do things that make you feel comfortable and that make you feel happy. And when you finally get comfortable with yourself and in your own body, girl, these boys are going to be blowing you up. Believe that. Thank you for watching. Peace, love, and many blessings.